Okay, hello everyone. So today I'll be discussing about programming, and the programming language that we'll be talking is C++. So C++ is a widely used programming language. It's a general purpose object-oriented programming language, of course. So even if we're not aware of most of the program or gadgets that we're using today are running through C++. So today I'll be discussing the basic how C++ work if you want to output information or output a result on your console or your screen. So we'll do the coding. And by the way, for us to do the coding, we'll need to use a text editor or compiler to run the program. So the compiler that I'm using is Code Block. This is the name of the compiler. This is the text editor where we'll be discussing, or we'll be using to do the coding with the C++. By the way, C++ is a cross-platform. So it's a high programming language. You can use it to create your own software or your own program, or you can use the C++ also to create games if you love to create games, and sell that at a later time, to earn money, of course. So at this time, as you can see on the screen, this is the code block. Excuse me. So I'm using this because this is very easy to navigate. This is the interface. So if you want to download this kind of compiler, you just have to go online, search code block, and download, install, and run. And this is the interface that you will be see the first time. Okay. So I'm gonna create a new file here. I'll save it first. I love to save my work first because that is much more convenient for me. Under my folder practice.cpp, this is on my desktop. I'm gonna name this file, or this empty file, as hello. So the extension that I'll be using is that CPP because we're dealing with C++, so you need to make sure that you're using the CPP extension. Hit save. So now I'm gonna start the coding. I'm gonna create first the header, and I'm going to include the library IO stream, or input output library. So here we'll be using under a function under this library that will going to get an input from the user and execute that on the screen. So at this time, I'll just go on to execute output on the screen without getting information from the user. I'm going to create another video next time that will go on to ask input from the user and display that on the screen. Okay, so at this time we'll just go on to do the simple way, or the easiest way, so that you could have an idea or how the CPP programming work. So here I'm using namespace std. The purpose of this one, because I don't like to use std repeatedly along my program while I'm doing the code. So I'm gonna create my main function. So this is the main function. I'm gonna type return 0, so that after it executes, it will go on to return 0, like it will go on to end. So if I want to display something else on the screen, I'm gonna use cout. This is how you'll go on to output or execute on your console. If you want whatever you want the user will see on your console or on your screen, you have to use cout. So let's say I wanna bring something on the screen, hello world. This is what I want the user to see when he runs the program or whatever the program they're dealing with. I'm gonna build and run the program. So it's compiling right now. Let's wait. Okay, it was successfully compiled, executed successfully in the screen. As you can see, hello world. So it's successful. Actually, yeah. So that's how easy it is if you want to output something on your screen. The next video that I'll be creating is about how to get an input from the user. So if you like the video, please subscribe. If you don't like, just leave a comment below so that I would know what to do next time I'm gonna create a video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.